Hello, and I would like to give you just a short tutorial on how I organize my coupons once I clip all of them. I had a friend over last week who has just started couponing, and she's done a great job of finding out where to locate all of her coupons. Of course, she clips them, but her big question still was, how do I organize all of these and how do I keep track of them, because my pile of coupons is stacking and stacking and I'm just not sure what to do with them. So what I used to do when I first started couponing was I got one of those little dollar fold up organizer thingies at the dollar bin at Walmart, and that worked great for a little while because I could sort them into probably 7 or 8 different categories, and I didn't have very many coupons, so it was pretty easy to keep track of them. So for a beginning couponer who doesn't want to invest any money until they're sure that they're going to stick with it, the way to go would probably be one of those little fold-up wallet organizers just to keep your coupons sorted. Recently though, I have a niece who I passed that on to because I have long gone are the days where I could fit my coupons in there. I now have a huge stockpile of coupons, and just can't keep them organized that way. So here is what I now do. I have a 3-ring binder, and the great thing is it didn't cost me anything. I had these left from years ago in college. I used to organize my different subjects into these wonderful zip-up binders. So at the top you can see I'm zipping and unzipping. For me, the zipper is very important because as you'll see in a moment, you can still lose coupons even though they're tucked into a 3-ring binder. So I'm going to unzip for you. And be careful because I have extra things just shoved in here, but I want you to see exactly the way it looks. So as I open it up, I'm trying not to let everything just fly out. Woo! There is my Dillon's paper folded up and tucked inside because I just got done Dillon's shopping. I like to take the sale paper with me in case anybody isn't sure of a sale that works there and it doesn't ring up right, or in case I just forget as I'm shopping and want to refer back to it. Over here in the inside, there is a pocket, and I have tucked in there some coupons that either I thought I might use and I just shoved back in the pocket, or some that I just haven't had a chance to organize and tuck in the right places yet. So I just kind of shove those in there. I can shove my little tiny shopping list in there. I usually keep a pen or a pencil in there. It just came out because I shopped last night and it got thrown into my purse. The next thing that normally is clipped in here, but I unclipped it for some reason earlier today, is my Dillon's list of my electronic coupons, and I simply 3-hole punch it and then I hook it in. I try to keep one of those lists for at least 3 weeks or so. It's a lot of paper. I don't like to kill trees. So I'll just cross off electronic coupons as I know I use them, or I can write them in as I add them from the computer. And then the next thing is it starts right into my milk and dairy section. The Dillon's I like to use the most. I usually start over in the milk and dairy. I feel like I'm hiding behind the binder. Hope that doesn't drive you crazy. Anyway, so here is my dairy section, and as I flip through, what I mean by sections is I have some dividers in here too. And so I have dividers between the main sections. And I'm going to go ahead and shut this so I can talk to you. It feels strange. The way I created those sections was just based on the aisles at the grocery store. So I tried to organize my shopping trip from beginning to end, chronologically basically, as I shop the aisles. It's not a perfect system because when I go to Target, obviously the aisles are different. When I shop at Dillon's in one town versus Dillon's in the other town, I live halfway between both. The Dillon's that I shop at a little less frequently, they're organized completely different than my favorite Dillon's. Walmart, whole nother process too. So it's not perfect, but it works, and it's certainly helpful most of the time where I do most of my couponing. And in the very back of that, there's a pocket just like the front, and in there, I'm not going to hold this thing up again because it's so heavy. I have some extra coupons that just haven't been organized, and I have my P&G Everyday Savings booklets, and these are pretty thick. And usually I kind of know what's in here because it's the same coupons for 3 different times of year. They're split up kind of like by quarters, or I guess it'd be trimesters. And so I don't need to clip all of these and put them all into my binder. I just tuck them in the back and pull them out as I need them. Now, so that I wouldn't have to keep holding the binder up. Here is the clear view sheet that I hold all of my coupons in, and there are lots of these clipped into that binder. And what these are is they're actually baseball card collecting sheets that normally you would put all of your baseball cards in. And I have a few coupons here. Now, some coupons, if you clip them close, they'll fit in perfectly. There's no folding necessary, but some are long like this, some are fatter. So if you need to, it's okay to fold coupons. It's not going to hurt it. I usually, if I can, try to fold it so that the scan code doesn't get folded. We all know the nightmare of having a coupon and it doesn't scan right, and then the cashier tells you they can't take it. And so I just try to avoid that whole scenario if I can. And I don't know that a little bin should make a difference, but if I can avoid it, I do. And then I just tuck it down in here. Now, if you notice, I had several of these. And I just tucked them inside of each other so that one shows. And here's the front of it, how it would actually show. You can put lots of coupons in one. If you have more than probably 8 or 9, it starts to get pretty fat and you might need to divide it. Otherwise, your pocket gets stretched so far that they just topple right out every time you try to use it. So, in a nutshell, that's how I organize my coupons. It's not fancy. It certainly wasn't something I created or invented. I got my ideas from other bloggers that I saw who had created their own coupon binders, and I put my own spin on it. So, basically, do what works for you, but this is what I use in case you need any ideas to get you started, and I hope you still have fun couponing.